Namaskar. I was so honored to speak at this International Day of Yoga Summit. I spoke on the right diet and lifestyle which works as an insurance. So, please give any suggestions that you have. Thanks for watching this video.
And he's present, surprises, and one of the surprises is the guest to whomsoever guest goes to his home, he gives perfume. So would like to know that perfume story also, sir, from you. So starting from your diabetes to perfume story, how you have started this journey and how cheerful is your life. Please share your story, sir.
Sir, please unmute yourself.
Okay. So, namaste. And I have been actually listening since morning. I was very much over here, though I had not put on my video and even audio. But it was really very inspiring to see and the kind of ways people have changes coming on their way suddenly or planned and they reach new heights. For me, I'm actually planning to talk about insurance. And I know that you all will be surprised that I'm talking about insurance, but I'm not talking about the Mediclaim kind of insurance and all that. I'm talking about an insurance which can actually keep you healthy and also even if there is some kind of a mishap and you have to be operated or anything like that, how this premium that you are paying every day can help you to get back. I'm basically an academician, a psychometrician, and was with the Institute of Banking Personnel Selection for 20 years. And it was highly, you can say, tension-creating job. And we had to almost remain confidential kind of things. But by 50, I was detected to have diabetes and hypertension. And the diabetologist told me that, look, now make them your friends, because now they will go with you only. So that was his blessing. But 9 years passed on, and then I came to know Dr. Neil Bernard, who was in India, Mumbai, and he said that diabetes is not one-way street. And for the first time, I was listening to a doctor saying that it is not one-way street. So I went to his website, studied his research, and I found that it was quite convincing. And just now there was reference made to non-veg and all that. So I was not eating non-veg, but I was having milk and milk products. So I was very fond of that. But so I thought that the only thing non-veg that is coming to me is the animal product, milk. So by 60 age, on my exactly 60th birthday, I decided to give up milk and milk products. And this was a shock to everyone. And everyone started calling me. I was in Mumbai then, and telling me that no, milk is amrut. So you can't just be living milk, you will have problems. But I told them that I had convincing research, which I have seen and I want to try. I can always come back, there is no problem. And I was not aware what to eat next, the substitute. But then Sharan India, Dr. Nandita Shah had announced a program in March in Mumbai on reversing diabetes based on Dr. Neil Bernard's work. And that's how I attended it and started changing. And finally, by December 10, 2010, my diabetologist told me that please don't come to me. Just continue with the practice that you are doing. And that is precisely what I am saying is the premium that you pay for this insurance. So since then, I'm of course did number of courses and understood the concept of whole food plant-based diet. And for more than 10 years, I'm now helping people to reverse various chronic diseases. So just to make that comparison, that having an insurance about which people are more interested, and now they have raised the limits also. So they go on that, okay, it may be 10 lakhs, it may be 15 lakhs, and like that, we have no problem. But why do you first create this problem? so that you have to be admitted to a hospital for a chronic disease. So diabetes, heart disease, and all such diseases, you have a preventive insurance. And that preventive insurance, the yoga, the gift of yoga, is actually over there. It talks about yuktahar vihar. So it is not just the physical activity, but yuktahar and vihar. So yuktahar is the right diet, and in the vihar, other lifestyle factors would come. The kind of, say, three major, you can say, the exercise that you do, the right sleep that you get, and the right thoughts, your mind. As we say, all diseases have origin in the mental, physical, and social issues that you are facing. So all this can be cured, and that's how yoga has a significant role over here. So I did learn some of the yogasanas along with the meditation. So meditation, yogasanas, which keep your flexibility. So just to tell you, at the age of 71 years, I thought of having a bicycle. Now I'm in Pune. So I thought that I will again start with the bicycles. So I was not sure, but I started with the old bicycle, learned about the gear spark also. And then I started cycling. So 7 to 8 kilometers minimum. That's what I do. So you need to have right exercises. You need to have flexibility, which is again important. As you age, the flexibility part becomes more important, your balance and the proportionate body. So if you follow the right lifestyle, yuktahar and vihar, then it is certainly possible. And we say that this is the premium, doing it every day. So your body gets trained to that. So every day you have a diet, which is the right diet for you. And what is that right diet? It is actually, you should eat more of the plant-based food and less of the animal-based or no animal food as far as possible.
Yes.
Then about the other, the yuktahar and then the vihar. So the vihar part means exercise. So you have some yogasanas to keep your flexibility. You have strength building that you can also do. And then with this comes the meditation part of it, which is very important because the mental issues and also mix with people, talk to people, because the social aspect is important. Here in India also, people, particularly the aged people, have social issues also. So they just want to hold on with their friends and families because no one has time to listen to them. But once you also have all these corrections done, then the other part remains about sleep. Many people can't sleep well, even at the young age, they have issues. Particularly at the older age, it is much more an issue. But with these practices, you can have a sound sleep, 7 hours minimum you can take. So these are some of the things, and this is all about yoga. I call it Ahara Yoga. And I started with, again, my insurance kind of a thing. So I would urge each one, whether you want to go for the medical and all, that is your choice. But please take this insurance and start paying the premium by every day following this yoga, the yuktahar and the vihar, and also helping people. To all my patients, I tell them one point, that are you involved in some social work? They talk about their personal hobbies and interests. I said, no. It has to be very active. So at least go to some even hospital where you know and just sit over there to help people who come over there. And they are confused when they are admitting someone. So get information about the hospital and start sharing and helping them over there. Just you can do it 2 hours a week or whatever time permits. But all these things, if you consciously do, and I am very sure that Darshanji is doing all these things to such a great extent that I am very much surprised that the kind of energy and the drive that he has. So, but that's a very important aspect. And as we are seeing that he is actually continuously on the job, almost I don't know whether he has slept or not, but he is equally fresh and dynamic, and that's the energy. And that's the inner energy, the spiritual part. So his yoga is this. He has discovered a new yoga probably. So I would earnestly request you all to go for such practices. Coming back to
Of
yoga.
healthy. Yes.
Yes. So this is
Yes.
the health insurance and this is the premium that you can start doing right away at any age. I got benefited after 60. I have many patients who are past 70 also. They will settle. Your body is actually in a position to help
Machine.
you to come back to health, mental,
Correct.
social, physical. The only obstacle is we ourselves. So we have to open up
Our
and
willpower.
embrace
Yes.
it. Yes. So that's the
Thank
yoga.
you. Thank you,
Thank
Vijay.
you for giving me this opportunity to talk
Yes.
to all of you and share
And
experience. But I'm
Wonderful thought.
thankful to you all. I shall be over here most of the time because I am getting such tremendous energy, inspiration. I was listening to Anjali Kakkad madam also, and since morning I have been listening to people, and these are very exciting experiences, the Greenfield Public School and all that. So let the energy be shared by all of us and all the listeners, and let us create a unique, forceful, youthful, powerful India. Thank you all.
great. So with this message of India, I would like to continue and sum up the message of Vijayji. In a while,